Alright, man, it's your boy Boss Cowboy. I already told y'all I was gonna be bringing y'all another Measure Koolaid report. This one is obviously on the star player of the game. Now, before I talk about the star player of the game, I just want to keep it all the way fucking real with you that it was some people that was some major winners, and then it was some people that was some losers. And just kind of looking at this because this is gonna have something to do with the playoffs as well. So, actually somebody that was like a major winner in this whole process, Mr. Anthony Brown. Mr. Anthony Brown has exponentially won. When you see all these switcheroos and when you see all these competitions just trying to stabilize corner two, Anthony Brown, you the winner. You the winner. Because see, it's just like Dak. Dak could have did everything, and Dak did a lot. When Dak was trying to get paid, Dak would be the rookie of the year, and he wouldn't get paid. Woo! Dak would lead us to the playoffs, where all the starters sat down in 2018. Put up 366 yards with a backup and didn't get paid. And did get paid. Dak played on a tag and was 1 yard short. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm doing content. Yeah, he gave me that hater look like, what you doing? Like, yeah, I'm working. Yeah, I know that hater look, so I'm gonna let you know I see it. But anyway. But yeah, this the deal, man. Dak, my boy Dak, played on the tag 1 yard short, literally 1 yard short of Romo record, and then had a whole drive to break it when we was beating Washington, and we kept running the ball. Makes me think we ain't want him to break it for contract leverage. Didn't get paid. What got Dak paid, though? What got Dak paid is to look at his team when it was no Dak. That's what got Dak paid. Dak got paid when the reality hit of what this team is like without your quarterback. See, because before Dak got hurt, we could do what we always do. We use our imaginations to try to come up with these superficial fairy tale endings. If Romo would have got back in there in 2016, boss, we would have won the Super Bowl. See, that's a fairy tale. You can't prove that. Nobody knows if that's true. Well, it could have been actually to where he would have done what he done most of the time in do or die games, where he just throw a whole bunch of interceptions at the wrong time. I know we mad at Dak this year for interceptions, but Romo had a career of that. That was literally an ESPN that had top 5 Romo interceptions in do or die games. When your quarterback is known for do or die games and throwing interceptions, you have some issues. But people romanticize him so much. Oh man, and that's a lot of times how they even test you. It's like a litmus test to see where you stand. Like if you meet a Cowboy fan, both of y'all kind of wearing this star. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, man, how you doing? Oh man, I'm chilling. What's going on? I see you rocking the star. Oh yeah, man, I'm Cowboy for life, man. Do or die. Cowboy, baby. I'm gonna do this Cowboy thing forever, baby. I be like, okay. And then I say, all right, man. So what you think about this season? You always know when they're a Romo cult member, because they'll say this. Man, what you think, man? Romo should have started in 2016. And every time they say that, I know exactly what type of dude I'm dealing with. I say, you one of those. It's cool. So, yeah. So they romanticize. So what was they doing? What was the romance? It was some romance going on with the red rifle. It was people out there like, oh man, a red rifle, he can do what Dak can do. Dak only good because it's garbage time. You know, Dak is only good, you know, because he got Amari made Dak. Amari, hear me out. Amari made that. Yeah, that's what they hit you with. And all right, cool. So what happened though? Dak was on pace for 6,600 yards before he hurt his ankle, right? It was gonna break the all-time yards record by 1,000 yards. He was on pace to just slaughter the record, right? Nobody cared. Well, the Red Rifle can do that, boss. I thought you knew football, boss. All right, so yeah. But then we saw the team without it. Them points, 1-0. Kelly Moore Genius was looking like he was painting the playbook with crayons, as Coach Moore would say. He painting with crayons out there. Offense go from top to bottom instantly. And people saw this team without that. And then Jerry then finally got it, because they was listening to y'all. They was listening to them haters. Them haters was pumping up Jerry now. Them haters out, Jerry, you ain't got to pay him. You ain't got to pay him $35 million. You just put that money on the defense. Put that money. I don't mean to laugh, but man, we was tripping. So obviously gave the background on that, because that's what's going on right now with Anthony Brown. That's what's going on right now with Anthony Brown, man. I'm just keeping it real with you. You want me to lie to you, keep it real with you. That's what's going on with Anthony Brown. So if I had a stock up and a stock down, the guy that got the stock that's up, that I would say buy, say they behave, man. This dude a Cowboy fan. This dude almost tried to run me over. I'm telling you. Listen, man, boss don't like to see you handling up, man. It's just something evil in people. This dude almost tried to run me over. I was not in this dude's way, but he know I'm over here doing content, because I look like I'm doing content right now. I'm super animated in the public. You know how it is when you working. Dude tried to run me over. I'm not lying. That's crazy. So one dude already gave me a hater look. Then another dude just tried to run me over. It's all good though. See, listen, keep doing your thing. Stay independent. Go after your dreams. Don't let these haters stop you. Man, do what you gotta do, man. Like y'all already got the email from me, or the post from me that said that I was gonna have an emergency, which I still got going. But see, I ain't stopping, you know what I'm saying? So when you ain't stopped, you know a hater gonna try to stop you, but a hater can't stop you. When you call to do something, and when you doing something you love, ain't no hater can stop you. And see, haters go see you and they go try. They go try to put salt in your game. That's just part of it, man. They go try to sabotage what you got going on. They go support you, then they ain't gonna support you. They go get close to you just so they can try to mess up what you're doing. That's part of the game, baby. And I'ma just say it like this. If you ain't got people acting like that, you're not hustling hard enough. But back to what I was saying. Because you gotta have haters. If you ain't got haters in your life, you're not shining hard enough. You gotta shine. But all right, and shine don't necessarily mean bling bling and then put money in their face. People know when you doing what you supposed to be doing. They know that. They can see that you in your thing. They can see that, man. Come on now. All right, but this the deal. So yeah, Anthony Brown, it's the same thing with old Anthony Brown, man. When you see all these corners that's trying to, and see now, I ain't saying, oh my God, we can't do no without Anthony Brown. You know, I ain't necessarily saying that. I'm not saying that our corners are poo-poo either. But I'm just saying, when you watching us play music of chairs trying to figure it out, that's leverage to Mr. Anthony Brown. That's keeping it real. So I always said this on my recent videos when I was doing film breakdowns on Anthony Brown. I always said this. I said he really was struggling with one thing, tracking the ball when it was deep. I'm gonna say that again. He had a problem with one thing this year, tracking the ball when it was deep. That was it. If it was anything underneath, he was glued to you. If it was a post, he was right at you. If it was a drag route, you didn't get separation. Why do you think Jefferson struggled twice against Dallas? We talking about Jefferson. So that's one person that got leverage. Number 2, Leverage King. Right now, Mr. LVE. Now, it wasn't a pure competition. It wasn't. It was not a pure competition. I'm being all the way honest with you. You ain't see Cox get his chance. You really didn't. We saw the Harper get his chance. Not Harper. We saw Clark get his chance. But Clark didn't have no training camp. He thrown out there, man. He out there running like a chicken with his head off. He just running around fast. He ain't got the game down. So when you look at it like that, and you look at we getting ready to go into the playoffs, shoot, it's one thing that stand out for sure. That even though a lot of us want to see competition, we saw a little bit of it, but we saw the absence of him, and it made us kind of say, you know what? Hey, I rock with you, big dog. Like, do I feel like we can improve? Yup. But is that what we got right now to make this run? Yup. And am I cool with it and go live with it? Yup. Stock up, LVE. Stock down. Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy, man, you lost some leverage this week, buddy. You lost some leverage. See, because it was no conversations on should you be on the hot seat up until Washington. Stock down. Like, it's looking bad for Mr. Mike McCarthy. It's not that he's not doing a good job, because I know he is. But he's dealing with an angry mob right now. And the angry mob don't care. They just want blood. See, when we lost to Washington, a lot of Cowboy fans, see, I always say on my channel, I don't do blame. I look for cause and effect. And I really target the real culprit. But most people ain't gonna do it like that. Most people just mad. So they gonna be like, fire everything. And I already told y'all and showed y'all through Pick 6 Sports. John Machota already said that Jerry and Steven get a report. If it's not every day, it's every other day about what we tweeting. And what's the trend of what we saying. So when you look at the trends of what people are saying, people want blood over the loss. So I'm just being honest with you. They want blood. Cowboy Nation wants somebody to bleed. So listen, the only thing that's gonna save Mr. Mike McCarthy, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing that's gonna save Mike McCarthy right now, you gotta win 2 playoff games. Because it don't even matter if we play Tampa good. Your name and your stock went down right now. You're vulnerable. You're vulnerable. So, you know, those are some major stock ups and stock downs that I was just thinking about. Like, what stock, if I was playing in the stock market, I would be buying right now Anthony Brown. I would be buying. I'd be buying LVE. LVE getting ready to get paid. LVE go get paid just because we saw what this team looked like without him. It don't even matter that he worthy of it. The public perception in week 18 is as such. You deserve to be on this team. And when Jerry and them pay him, ain't nobody go trip. So, but this the big picture. Not necessarily like the big picture. But this the issue. Going into now, my starter game. It's ghosting. Ghosting. Because I said on the last video that if you looked and listened real closely to what was happening, that they really treated the Washington game like preseason. And we're in a full-fledged panic right now. We are panicking as a Cowboy Nation. We are tripping right now. I'm just being honest. But once I figured out and looked at the evidence, like, hold on, bro. They sure did treat this game like preseason. You out there with Cole and Mullen. Man, nobody that's trying to win no games is out there trying to experiment. You don't experiment when you're trying to win games. You put your best guys out there. That's what you do when you're trying to win games, man. So now that I know that, it was some guys that was being experimented with. That's ghosting. And guess who passed the test with aces? Guess who was deemed to be playoff worthy? Ghosting. I like it. I like it. See, listen, y'all. It was a panic. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it clear as day. Because this same thing happened when we first saw the interceptions with Dak on Green Bay. All of us was mad. Damn, Dak. Oh, man, you throw them interceptions. Then we come find out that it was option routes and that CD Lamb misread the defense. And then the more and more we did research, the more we found that even it wasn't just on CD Lamb, it was the fact that the defense showed a look that they never did before, which then confused CD Lamb. And Michael Irvin said himself, I would have been confused. And so now you're like, oh, okay, so it's really on Kellen Moore. When you're not trying to blame, when you're trying to look at the cause and you're not blaming, then you'll get down to what's really going on and you'll point the finger at the right people. So that's where we are right now, is I'm pointing the finger at the right stuff right now. And the right stuff is this: we are just as prepared for Tampa, just like when we beat Philly. We're just as prepared. Because see, all y'all felt good and all of y'all was ready and wanted to go into the playoffs right when we beat Philly. Y'all wanted it. But now I see a lot of people saying, how you doing? Chilling. I see a lot of people saying, oh man, I ain't confident about Monday. Why should I be confident? I ain't confident. All right. Well, boss is giving you the measure Koolaid of why you should be confident. Because you're panicking. None of us would be afraid of game one because of a bad preseason. Think about it. If we saw a horrible preseason, we'd be like, that was our bench players. They not the starters. Think about it. That's what Quinn did. And we panicking. We out there with Cole. Talking about we trying to win. We out there with, and it's not saying Cole sorry. Quinn just doing his job. He like the ultimate thing is to win in the playoffs. So I gotta see what these guys can do. And the guy that showed up was ghosting. And I love what I saw out of ghosting. Ghosting is reminding me of a young David Irvin. Ooh, wait. Yes, I said it. I'm getting David Irvin vibes from this youngster. I'm thinking by year 3, we gonna see a crazy not David Irvin, I'm gonna call him David Irvin. Ghosting. I'm seeing something in that youngster and my eyes are good. I think I got some of the best eyes in the game. I know I do. I done wrote 3 books on this stuff, man. My eyes are fantastic. I know what I'm looking at. That boy ghosting, man. Y'all better keep your eyes on that boy, because that boy got moved up and he got assigned to the fire. And in that fire, that boy rose as a star. So some of y'all want to know why to be crunk on about Monday? Because we low-key got better and we never said what we was really doing. We shouldn't have said nothing. I wish Dan Quinn wouldn't have said a word. I wish he would have got in that press conference and said, hey, we had a bad game. We gonna do better. But see, he done already talked too much. It's like, damn, Quinn, you should have just saved what you was doing. You done told the whole world. But see, I know how to peep games, so I would have peeped it. If I was working for Tampa, I would have been like, okay, they gonna likely move up ghosting. Because I would already peeped it from an intel perspective. I would have peeped it like, okay, this is not the film that you take serious. If you go take a preseason film serious for a game, then go ahead and try to get better Tampa by watching that Washington. That Washington film ain't gonna help you. But hey, man, it's the Measure Koolaid Report. I finna duck up out of here, man. I shot out 2 videos real quick. I'ma upload them. They not gonna have no fancy effects or nothing. I'ma just give it to you. I'ma just give you the measure Kool-Aid as is. And then we go rock out, man. They got a donation button on both of these videos too, man. If you like this type of content, cause I ain't giving y'all no fake stuff. I'm giving you real. Shoot out a donation. You know what I mean? Shoot out a donation, show love. You know, show love to somebody that's showing love to you. You feel me? So now listen, but we getting ready to get it, man. I feel good, man. It's your boy Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Y'all stay up. And appreciate everybody that's been, you know, praying for me and all that kind of stuff. I ain't got no emergencies that's serious, y'all. I'm good. So don't worry like something really wrong with me, man. It's just man stuff. You gotta handle your business, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I tell you my personal business one day. But anyway, man, y'all stay up. It's Boss Cowboy Sports. Peace.